Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So I am working in my Lapbook today. Now I've nearly finished the inside because I did film certain sections of it, but I had the radio going in the background, so I couldn't actually show you to do a video on it. So I'm really cross with myself actually, because I've loved doing this. Right. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a quick flip through and then we're going to start on the front cover of it. So it's been such fun actually. I really enjoyed this. Now some bits I think you've seen and some bits you haven't, so I'm just going to go through it anyway, make sure I'm in view. Okay, because it's quite long. So this is what I've made. Let's just start from the beginning. This is what I made out of two lovely books, and I just covered the outside and painted it. I think I'm going to just go around the edge in a minute with a little bit of the darker stays on. This is the timber brown. Just want to sort of like darken up the edges. I did do a little bit here and I quite like it because I think it's a little bit too pale on the edges here. Anyway, so I'll link the videos down. I think there's 2 or 3 maybe that I've got which I've actually worked on with it. But this is the first little bit that I did and I just love it. I think it's really lovely. We have a little flap here with a little pocket, so I've just popped some little bits and pieces in that I've had in my stash. I've got a little pen holder here. I've just got like a little IKEA pencil in there, but again you can pop a bigger one in there. We've got a little flap here, so I've got a little journaling card in there. This opens up and we have a little pocket there, and in this one I have a pocket in there, so hopefully you can see that. This one I've got a little pad of paper, but what I've done, I've popped a little Velcro pad on there and on there just so it doesn't fall out, just so that we can sort of like stick it in and it doesn't go anywhere. So that's lovely, isn't it? And then this side is just a little flip, little pocket. I've got one of my little azalea cards in there, and there's a little Velcro, and it just holds that down. And we've got a little journaling card in there. So that's the first section like that. Whoops, that goes, gosh, that goes like that, that goes like that, that goes down. Gosh, here we go. That's the way it goes. And then I just do it up with a lovely little bit of seam binding on there. Now I probably should move all this out of the way, but I would like to use it in a minute, but I won't. So I'm just going to move this over. This is our second little panel. Now I've got like a little flappy bit here, which has got, it does have a journal card in there. I've just pushed it right in now. Oh, there we go. Little postcard in there. I need to put a little bigger one actually, so it doesn't go all the way in. Now the way I've closed this one is I've got 2 little Velcro fasteners on there. This lifts up, and then this bit I just folded around to make like a little pocket, so then we've got another little pocket that side, and the fastener bit is attached to this. So what I've done, I've made a sort of extra long belly band down here, but it's one of my little tea bands, which I've popped on there. I've got one of my little grungy cards on there, which is lovely, and one of my little butterfly wings. So that sits in there, but I've attached this on, so we've got little Velcro fastening, and I just think that's lovely. So it just comes down like that. That folds over. I've just got a little Velcro fastening there, and this just closes up, and that's perfect, isn't it? So that's a lovely little closure, I thought. And then again on this bit, I've just got I've got a little envelope in there, which is one which is from my stash with lots of little bits and pieces in there, which is lovely. One of my little folders. Oops. Oh, that goes in there. Whether that was a Friday freebie, I don't know. And we've got a little paper clip on there. And then we made this journal. We did make this journal in the video because I put this on the wrong way around. I put it in upside down, but it doesn't matter because it's one that you can do that with. Little pockets in there, so that goes in. I have added some words on here, so from my words and phrases, so that's reference and delayed, and that just fits in there perfect. This will slide down. Let's pop a little card in, and that just sticks down, so that folds up. So that's our first little book. And then, well, let me open that up. These are just a little panel in the middle. I couldn't put too much in there because these fold quite tightly into this bit, so I've just popped a little some little tags in there to journal on. Okay, so this side we have this bit. I did do this bit as well on a video, so this just flips like this. So we've got little pockets in here, little pocket in here. This is a little pocket like that. I've got some little journaling cards in there. So these flip down, and then these were two little stacked pockets like that. So that goes in, and then we've got a little one there. And then what I've done, I've just got a paper clip just to paper clip this, because this is a pocket in there as well. So I just want to paper clip that together because this bit lifts up. So this bit, I popped a little envelope on there with a little see-through window and popped a little journaling card or a little tag. Don't know whether I showed you this one. I can't remember. And then I've got a little, these come out because it's just like a little stacked pockets on there like that, which is nice, isn't it? So it's nice and sort of flat, so we can just pop these in. And then again, I've just popped the little words and phrases in there like that, and that just folds in. This comes down, and then I've just popped some, this is this lovely paper from Tim Holtz, and then I've just made two little pockets in there to pop some journaling cards in. And then again, this just flips down. I have a journal in here, so this is just random papers. On the first one, I've just popped a little pocket there and a little pocket there, and then just flips out. This is a lovely journal. I'm going to show you how to do this. This is a different one, how to insert that into your journal at some point. And then this one is like a little one that comes out. So we've got pocket here. We do have a pocket there. I don't think I've popped anything in there. So, but this is really, really nice. A couple of lovely, I've got these out of my stash, and I've got so many tags and things that I've made that it's crazy. It's crazy. So I need to make lots of stuff, or try and get it all in the shop and try and get something up and ready to sell in my shop, because I've got lots of bits and pieces. These are a couple of little bits. This is a Friday freebie, I believe. Little tag and just like little side pocket there. So we've got supplies and delivery, and a little one there. And then this one, these are little little tucks in there like that, and then each one lifts up with a little velcro fastening, and then you've got all of this to journal on or stick something on there. We have a little pocket in there with some more little tags and journaling cards, and then these just stick in like that. This opens up. We have a little pocket in here. So my gosh, there's so many pockets and things in here. This opens up. Now this is just all stuck down. I just punched a hole in here and popped the little bird in. Well, I didn't pop the little bird in. I popped it over the picture because it had the little bird in there. And then I've just popped a little eyelet on there. And this just sort of like has another little pocket there and a little pocket there. That flips up, and then we can just hold that in place like that. And then this bit, I have a little pocket that goes up like that. I've got some little tags in there, the little velcro fastening, and then this one we've got a little pocket there, and we have a little pocket there. So lots of little pockets and tucks and things like that, and a lovely journal. So there we go, guys. That is the inside. So I think it's probably finished on the inside now, and all I wanted to do is do something for the cover. And I'm going to just take this one, like I said, it's the timber brown, and I just wanted to just darken up around the edges just a little bit, and on the spine, because it was a little pale. So that will just go around like that. I think I might just have like a tie closure. I was going to pop a little something on there, but I'm going to get covered in ink now, aren't I? I think when I'm going to do another one of these, definitely, because I love doing it, and this is my first one that I've ever done, so I have got some ideas now, and I think I will probably be better doing a video now I've actually finished this one, so which is good. So I'm just going to quickly go around this, but I did absolutely love doing this. It was really, really good fun. Okay, fab. I think that's probably about enough. Now let's just make sure. Okay, so this is the front. Last thing I want to do is stick my front bit on the back, because I'm good at that. Oh, look, we got sticky. Okay, are we in the right place? I'm a little bit high, sorry. I hope you could see that. Now, this is the book cover that I was going to use with a little bits of fluff. So that is what I would like to put on the front. I did do this, so I was going to pop on the inside, but I have it left over, and I think I might stick that to that over the top, but I want this to sort of flap open. And then I've got this lovely picture that I was thinking of putting on the front as well. And this, which is, I was going to use that the other day, but I think this is absolutely perfect to go on there. Nice sort of like grungy sort of front. But I did, because the inside's got lots of different papers in it, I was just going to see, I've got some more spare bits here. I was just going to add, let's take that off, maybe just add a little bit so it's got a little bit of something underneath this. Not quite sure. I think that might be quite nice just to pop on there. So I might do that. I might sort of like collage the back of that in a minute, but this first, not quite sure. I think I might stick that down and have this as a flap. This is one. I think that should be right, because that's, let's say, no, I think I'm going to stick that down. But the other thing, I've got this, which is like, oops, it's, what's it called? Herringbone, isn't it? It's got like a herringbone look to it. I'm just thinking whether to put this on first or maybe colour it, and this can be the closure. So I tie it at the side like that, tie it together. But I'd have to put this on first, wouldn't I? So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to just snip that off, pop this over there. Let's pop this on. Let's just pop this on this little spare bit. Let's wrap you around. This was €2.85, and you get 20 meters on here, so that's a lot, isn't it? So that was a good buy, that was. Okay, so I think that should be okay to do it up tight enough. I did see some and they had like a little latch across, which I think looked really nice. But the inside of this, I wouldn't be able to attach the latch, so I'm not going to do that. I think that might work, but we need to colour this really, don't we? Am I going to make a big mess? What shall I do? What shall I do unless I just... What can I do? I don't think I've got any water here. Is this water? Yeah, this is water. Am I going to make a big mess everywhere? Let's just wet this. Maybe I should really go to the sink and do it. If I wet it, I could just hang it outside, couldn't I, for a minute while I just do the front. I think I might be getting inky today. Right, let's do that. Let's get my ink. Where's my ink? Sorry, I'm right on top up there. Okay, I don't mind getting inky dirty today. Pop a little bit of that on. Just let's make it look a little grungy, shall we? So I think it might be a little bit too clean. Okay, just grunge it up like I would seam binding. There we go. Little bit of grunge. I should have done this beginning really, or earlier, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's pop a little bit more. Make sure I don't make a big mess everywhere. But okay, that's lovely. Right, I'm just going to hang this out on my balcony. I've got a little diddy balcony there, which I'm hoping it will sort of dry off. Let's just open it up. So that's quite nice, isn't it? It doesn't have to be fully coloured, just needs to have a little bit of grunge on it. Maybe I could go over this as well. What do you think? I could do, couldn't I? Let's just pull this along. Let's make it a little bit grungier. There we go. Just on one side. What do you reckon? Gosh. This is quite dark, this one. There we go. There we go, nice and grubby. Let's pop the lid on my water, pop the lid on everything. Right, I'm just going to quickly hang this outside. 2 seconds. Okay, so let's see if that will dry in time. Right, what I would like to do, I think that's all right. I'm going to stick this down. What was I going to do? I was going to stick this down, but I won't do that yet because I need to put that piece of the closure on there. Okay, put that to the side. I'm going to, I think, pop a little bit of fabric in there. I might pop that on the outside actually. I'll pop a little bit of this in there to hold it together. Like that. So let's just, oh, let's get rid of the little bits. Now, should I have put my glue gun on? Should I have glue gun this? So which do we want, about there? Rip that up. Again, you could, oh, I could probably use a bit of paper actually, or a bit of card. What do you think? Do you think this would look quite nice though, wouldn't it, on the inside? Think it'll be too thick to close up? Do you think I should use card instead? Maybe put this on the outside. Sorry guys, I didn't really get myself prepared, did I? No, I'm going to pop this on the inside, I think. I think I will, and I'm going to use some 3-in-1. I'm quite sure. I've got 2 bottles of this here. So we just need to glue this down along there. Pop that one, am I too high up? I think my camera, I've set my camera forward a bit more now, so I do apologise. I keep going, I've marked it off. I've got a little mark here. I think that should be, I should be all right till about there. So I should really put my ink pad there so I know how far I can go. Let's pop this down. Put that together. Stick that down. And then that can just squeeze down like that. I could have put, actually what I should have done, popped a little bit of paper on there first so this doesn't wiggle around so much. It's okay. I think that's okay. You can see the glue, but I'm not that worried. Okay, lovely. Lovely, lovely, because I want that to open up on the front. Maybe I could put something, some sort of closure on there as well. Okay, what are we going to do with this? I've got this piece as well. Just going to put that on. Put that. Just do a little collagey bit. No, we don't want the little punched hole really. So that could go like that. What do you think? A little bit down here. Then I'm going to cut this piece off because we don't need all of that. Put this on like that. Where's my little metal piece gone? Oh dear, what did I do with that? Oh, it's disappeared. Disappeared. Is it under any? There it is. Couldn't have gone too far. Do we want a bit of this under there? On top, underneath. I just thought this green would give it a little bit of sort of colour, not to make it look too sort of vintagey. Well, it does, it's quite nice, isn't it? But I reckon that's quite nice, isn't it? Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take my scissors. I'm just going to just grunge this just a little bit, just around the edge, like that. Just to sort of like grunge it up, and then we can sort of like layer it up a little bit, just so it gives it a little bit more interest. This is just one of the cards out of my Vintage Ladies kit. I'll link it down below anyway. It's just, but I think they're really nice just to for toppers and the front of journals. I think they work really, really well. Let's just grunge this, and where's the other piece? There we are. There we go. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Oh gosh, let me just put that on there. Leaking everywhere. Go. A little bit of ink. Just makes such a difference, I think. A little bit of grungy ink. I'm going to just see, this is the, I want this one a little bit darker. There we go. Don't think you can see the other bits. The lids on. Now what I could do with this, just like a little bit of, now I've got a bit in my stash here, glue bits and pieces. Let's just stick some of this. Stick some of this on. I don't think I want it up there. Let's pop it so it comes down under this. Which way should we have this piece? That way? Grungy bit. Do we need that? Maybe not. Okay, I think I might have to go through this. Do you think an eyelet or a little brad might go through that? So if I bring that down a little bit. Okay, let me just ink this. I might. This needs to go on like that, I think. Right, I'm just going to stick this on. What shall I stick? I might sew some of this actually. I think it might need to be sewn. Just put that there. Okay, lift this little bit up. Let's just, what should we do? Stick a little bit over this. Pop that on. This needs to go in between here, so let's just pop that in there like that. Just so we've got, what do you think? That looks alright, doesn't it? There we go, and then I've got room to put a brad in there and a brad in there to hold that on. But do we want anything in here? I don't think so. I think I quite like that in there like that. Should put that in there. I quite like that. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the sewing machine and I'm just going to sew around this bit here just to add a little bit of interest to that. So 2 seconds. Okay, perfect. So I've just gone around the outside of here. I went around a couple of times and then I've just gone around there with like a little ziggy-zaggy stitch. So let's just cut these little bits off like that, so you can see a bit better on the back when it's white. Okay, so that can go on there. Then I'm going to pop, oh look, we could have 417 in there, couldn't we? That looks quite good, doesn't it? Right, I've got 2 boxes of brads here. So let's just see. I've got some big ones. I've got some big sort of creamy ones, which might look quite nice. Or they're sort of big brown ones. I quite like the brown ones actually. I don't want them to be too seen too much. Okay, those 2 will do. Like that. I do have, I got some shiny ones. Oh no, I think we'll just stick with the plain ones. Right, let me get a pencil. Pencil. So if I just mark there and mark there, take my, look, I put some, I don't know whether you see the Friday Freebie video, but this is all fallen apart. So I have popped some washi tape on there for now. Oh, is that going to fit in there? Oh, look at that. That just about goes in there. Just about fitted. That was lucky, wasn't it? Okay. This can go in. Pop through. And just open that up. Oh, look at that. I was wondering how. I wanted to use this on there, but I wasn't quite sure how to fix it on there. So this is perfect. Because if I glued it, I'm sure I would have got absolute glue everywhere. And let's push that down. That looks funky, doesn't it? Funky. Oops. Sounds like Andy's just dropped something downstairs. Okay. Do we want a little bit of this underneath? I don't think so, do I? Shall I put that on in a minute? I don't know, I quite like a little bit of Or maybe we could have this. This is lovely. I'm not quite sure where this came from, but it's really, really pretty. I'm going to just take a slice up it like this, just in case I want to use this whole section for something else. And I am liking this. Let's just crunch that up a little bit. What do you think? That's quite pretty, isn't it? Quite like that on there. I'm going to use that. I think I might quickly just sew that. Oh, that's my empty one, I think. This is a little bit fuller. Just pop a tiny bit in the middle, and I can stick that down. I might just sew around a little square on there. Perfect. Okay, I will do that in a second. I got glue on there. What's that on there? Oh, I'm such a grub. Right, I think that's pretty good. That's held quite tight. Let's take those off, make sure I am up the right way. That can sit on there. Now, we can't put this on until my other bits are dry. Now, do we put this on? So I've got another little pocket there. What do you think? What do you think? That's quite nice, isn't it? We could put a pocket. We need a little pocket in this bit, don't we? Okay, let's have a look. What shall we do? What shall we do? This is lovely. I love this. But if I want to put a closure on, actually, what we could do with a little closure on this one, we could have, I've got the little knobbly bits on there, haven't I? Could put a piece of like elastic on there. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. I might put a little Velcro or something on there. So we need a pocket. I'm going to use a little bit of this so it matches there, that side. I think I might just have like a little tuck going down through there. Take this. Let's just cut this down. What should we have? It doesn't need to be too big, does it? What's that? 2 1/4 inches. That sounds about right, doesn't it? Just stick that on there. Like that. Then we could just have a little tuck in there because we don't want too much underneath, do we? Okay, let's put that on there. Let me just get my pencil, which I had 2 seconds ago. I'm going to stick it just to the lining, I think. That's about right. Like that. That goes on. That's good. Now, if I wanted to put, I could put a little Velcro on this bit, couldn't I? That's okay. Let's just a little bit of grunge, just like that, only a little bit. Fab. Cover our little white bits up. I like this underneath because that's the original book cover colour or end paper, which is quite nice, isn't it? I think I'm going to have a little notch in there. Let's take our little hole punch, circle punch I mean, just a little ditty. It's not very grungy though, is it? There we go. Gosh, it's a bit dangerous. Okay, perfect. That's just going to sit on there. like that. Lovely. Let's just glue that down. I think I should be able to do it just with a bit of 3-in-1 tacky glue, I mean, because it's just paper on there. Okay, there we go. Drop that down. Oops. Okay, that's stuck on, I hope. It's my little, gosh, I've got so much on my desk. I don't know where my little tool is. Let's just use my pencil. Does that stick down? Does that look stuck? I think so. That's nice, isn't it? So it's just a nice little one. So I think, what should we do with this bit? So that's a nice little tuck under there. And do we want a little flappy thing in here? Do we? Okay, I've got a little bit of card. Do we need a flappy thing? Or should we just leave that? I can add that in afterwards, can't I? When I have a think. So that goes on there. Right, I'm going to just quickly sew around this bit. And then I'm going to go and see if my little bit of cord is dry. So 2 seconds. Okay, perfect. So I've just sewn around there, which is lovely, just with a little bit of ziggy-zaggy stitch. That can be stuck on there. Look, this is nice and dry. So I think that will be quite nice just to go around the outside of the journal. So let's see. So this is going to be, does it really matter? So this, make sure we are even on here. A little bit more. This should tie together nicely, shouldn't it? This is quite nice actually, because that's perfect. Right, that's got to stay like that now. Oh God, I didn't look to see if it was the right way up. Well, I'm going to have to open it again if it's not. Oh, it is the right way up. If I hadn't done that, I would probably have stuck it on the wrong way round or upside down. Okay, let's just make sure this is nice and tight like that. Perfect. Right, this is the front. Let's level. Pop that down like that. Now the decision is to put that on there. I like that. That looks really nice, doesn't it? Attach I don't think we need a little pocket in there. I think I'm just going to stick that right down like that. But I think I need to find some sort of closure on there. What shall we have? Because that's just going to go flipping up and down, isn't it? Shall I pop another little tie on here? Actually, that might look quite nice. So we can untie this one. Okay, what can we tie with? Just a little bit of string. What have we got? Quite nice. That's a bit thin. Is this one a little bit thicker? Okay, so she's going to be set on there. Then we could just tie another little bit of string. What do you think? I want it to look, so we've got lots of different sort of elementy bits on here. I think that's too small. I think I need a little bit of seam binding. I think that would drive me nuts. All right, 2 seconds. Okay, the only one I've got is this sort of, it's got like a greeny tint to it, but I think that would work because it's the same sort of colour as this, isn't it? So that's going to have to go underneath. What am I doing? It's got to go underneath this, hasn't it? Silly Willy. So that's going to have to go under there and tie across, or tie in the middle. What do you think? I quite like that actually. Yes, I do like that. So that, I'm going to stick that right on top of this one. I want to make it just a tiny bit longer. So let's chop it there. Like that. There we go. Roll that back up again. Pop the little pin in. Okay guys, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick this down like that, and then let's find the middle of this. Make sure we've got the middle there. Oops. That's the middle, and that's the middle. Fabulous. Right, I'm going to use my glue gun, and I haven't got a glue stick in there. Gosh, I'm dreadful. I might have enough just to stick this down for a minute. Oops, oops. Okay. Doesn't matter how we do. Oh, there's my glue sticks. They're on the other side. Let's pop that in there. Pop a little bit under there. Don't want to go too close to the edge because it doesn't go right onto the edge, does it? Let's pop a little bit under there because we don't want it moving. Gosh. Over the top. Pop that one on. Okay, that's fab, that's good. Now, what shall we stick this down with? So that's going to go on like that. That will stick on, and this will do up. And then this will stick on there like that, and do up. Lovely. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. What should we stick? I think I might just stick this on with a little bit of 3-in-1 on the back of here. I think I will. Or do you think I should use glue gun? Don't think so. I think this is pretty strong, isn't it? I can squeeze it out. Right to the edge. Nice look of this. Okay. I'm going to stand up a minute just to make sure this isn't level. Oops. Okay, I think so. Oops. I think that looks pretty level to me. There we go. Stick this side. Oh, I can't push down too hard. Don't want to squash everything. Okay, that's pretty good, I think. What do you think? I'm not going to be flipping it backwards and forwards a lot anyway, but I think that's fabulous. I really do like that look. Glad I'm going to cover this up. That goes on there, and then we tie that up. Oh, how lovely. fabulous. Let's just stick it on. Let's just stick this on. All these gooby bits everywhere. There we go. All around. Oh, definitely going to be making another one of these, and I will sort of prepare it a little bit better than I did this one. I didn't prepare this one very well because I wasn't quite 100% sure what I was going to actually do. But now I've made one, it's given me some lovely ideas. And I will make another one, but this has been such fun. But yeah, I do apologise that I didn't show a lot of it, but I won't be making that mistake again. So that just opens up. I might actually put something in there. I will see. We've got enough room because I've got a little bit of a spine on there, so I could put like a little something a little bit flippy outy or something maybe on there. But I will close this up, tie that up in a little bow, which I think that colour actually is just perfect with a little ballerina on there. That's fabulous. Loving it. And then what we do, we will just open it up here like that, and this just opens up like that. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. But I will do a video on this bit of the journal, because the way I've added that into the book is completely different to anything I've actually seen before. So I will do that. I will do a video on that because I love it. So there we go, guys. That is the spine, that is the side. So whether I will put anything on the spine, I don't know. Oh, I might have to stick that down a bit more. Look, we've got a little bit of a gap in there. Do you think I can get my glue in there? Let's just stick this down a bit more. A little bit of glue in there. There we go. Hold that down. So I might put something on the spine, but I don't think I will. I think I might just leave it. Leave this as my first one, and then just do a little bit more on the cover on the next one. But I would definitely be making the next one, and I love it. So there we go, guys. I'm going to leave this as it is as well, because they go flat together really well, like that. So fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that cover, because I did love that. Maybe I will put, maybe I can put something on here just to hold that. I might find something to put just there on the back, just to hold that so it doesn't go everywhere. Or shall I just glue it? Shall I glue that? I think I might just. What do you think? I'm going to take my pencil and just do a little line. There we go. Just so I know. Let's just glue that down. There we go. Then it's not going to fall anywhere, but I might pop something on there, I think, just to see. We will see. There we go. That's better. That's lots better. So there we go. There is my finished lapbook, and I am loving it. So thank you so much for joining me. I might scrunch this up a little bit. It's a bit too flat, isn't it? A bit too ironed, I think. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye bye.